Hey, how's it going? My name is Safe, and I have been making tips, tutorial, trick type videos for a minute on this YouTube channel for Smite 2. And I've met a lot of people that want to get better at Smite 2, and there's one thing I always tell them whenever I'm coaching them or whenever I make videos talking about how to get better at Smite 2. I'm always talking about this little thing right here, the tracker score. So today I brought you guys to the tracker.gg website. It's covered by my camera, but there it is right there, tracker.gg. Now you might be asking, what is a tracker score? Why do I want to make a full video talking about the tracker score? The tracker score is your personal performance rating out of 1,000 possible points. Boom, there's a whole site for it. You've got tiers for your tracker score, which is a culmination of your gold per minute, KDA, XP per minute, and damage per minute in your matches averaged. So if we look here, there are tiers to this. There's D tier for 0 to 299 points, C tier for 300 to 474 points, B tier for 475 to 649, A tier for 650 to 824, and then S tier for 825 points and above. Now, if we read through some of this stuff that they have listed here on their website talking about the tracker score, players are scored out of 1,000 points based on their performance relative to total player population. Everyone plays at their skill level, which means on average, you perform about the same as your allies and opponents. But when you pop off, or if you're climbing, your performance will be better than your allies or your opponents. That's the type of performance they're trying to highlight. For that reason, it's possible for players with low MMR who are climbing or popping off to achieve scores similar to those high MMR from game to game and vice versa. So basically, when you're looking at your tracker score, it's saying compared to everyone else, this is how well you do. For myself, this is my Smite account. I'm at top 17% gold per minute, top 10% KDA, 27% XP, and top 13% damage per minute. Now, what is the point? Why am I showing you all of this stuff? Why am I talking about it? I think that watching your tracker score and trying to improve on it is the greatest tool to improve your individual games in Smite 2. My tracker score has fluctuated a lot recently, ever since the reset, and I got thrown into deity lobbies consistently since the reset. My tracker score went from like an 870 all the way down to like a 720, and I was really focusing on my own gameplay, trying to get it better, and I've gotten back up to an 830 over the last couple weeks of playing, I guess, just queuing every single day, having good games consistently, and just getting better. From me noticing, damn dude, I've been struggling in ranked, playing against these better players. I'm checking my tracker score and I'm going to see what's wrong, and all of my shit dipped. Specifically gold and damage dipped. I was doing less damage in fights because I was playing too scared, and I wasn't farming because I was playing scared and not doing damage and letting them have priority in my jungle. And that's just something that I was able to learn from my tracker score dipping. In Smite 2, now we can go to this website and see, hey, my XP earned per minute is my lowest stat. I'm probably not efficient enough in my farming. Like in my last 25 games, my DPM, damage per minute, has been 1500. That's great. I want to make that all of my games. The next 50 games, I want to have that much damage per minute, and I want to have a 4.56 KD, and I want to have 700 GPM, which is impossible because I got glitched, and this game says I have 7k GPM. I think without it, I would have averaged something like high 500 or low 500s. And I can look at my KDA. I see my KDA has gone down. It used to be like a 3.14 or something. But since I've been playing in better lobbies, I've been dying more. And I had to readjust because it went down to like a 2.6. And I was like, okay, I'm dying too much. Get that shit back up to a 2.85. It's back in S tier again. That means I'm doing better. And these tiers aren't just tiers for fun. This is how they're broken down. D, performance in this metric needs improvement. C, performance in this metric needs improvement. B, average performance, consistent with players at your skill level. If you have a B tier tracker, you are not a bad player. You are just stagnant in your spot. You have to improve to actually climb and get better. A, above average. Being consistently at A means climbing. If you are an A tier player, you probably win more games than you lose, and you're constantly climbing. S, exceptional ability in this metric will quickly surpass their peers. If you are in S tier, you are for one winning more than you're losing, probably outperforming everyone either on your team or on the enemy team most games, just having better performances than everyone around you usually. And that's kind of what I wanted to harp on. That's why I think this tool is so strong and it's so important. If you are consistently an S tier player, your individual stats are so good that you play well every single game, you're getting better every single game, you will win. I've been kind of stagnating at like Obsidian recently. I keep going up to like one game off of Masters and then just going a little bad streak and then going on a good streak right after. But my games recently have been better than they've ever been. I've been having great games in top level lobbies that I'm not used to. For example, I played this game against two deity players, one of them being the enemy jungler, and I went off. If this was even 2 weeks ago, I lose this jungle. I'm not outperforming this jungler. He is on paper better than me, a deity level player. But I've been so focused on my own performance and getting better at the game myself and having good games consistently that I was able to hang in a lobby that I have not been able to hang in, even like a couple weeks ago. So I'm not necessarily stressing that even though I just beat a deity jungler, not even 3 games later, I start going on a 6-game loss streak. Even though, some of these games were still good. Good game, good game, good game. This was a bad game that turned into a good game because late game hunters are broken. This was a good game that turned into a bad game because I got a triple kill at the very beginning and then all my lanes lost. Same thing for this game. Good game, good game. Mid game. Good game, good game, good game, good game. I lose a bunch of games, but I'm having good games as a player, and that is fine with me. If I'm still losing, I don't care. I'm still having good games, I'm still having fun, I'm still climbing, I'm still getting better, I'm still looking at my tracker score, trying to figure out what is the next thing that I need to improve. Right now, in my mind, I need to get my damage up. Obviously, my XP per minute is my lowest, but I need to be doing more damage, more consistent damage, dying less often in fights, just making more of an impact as a player. That is something that I've noticed in my play. Tracker doesn't just give you your tracker scores. They give you your win rate and average for your past 25 games, and I'll click on this game, I can see everything. This game was just not even a real. Look at all the plats. Like, what is this shit here? This is just Smite matchmaking at its finest. One Demi peak player on their team, and then me and my duo on my team with a bunch of plats. And I can see, okay, I went crazy. I had double everyone's damage. Awesome. I took 11k. I took 19k and I mitigated 11k. This was my gold, my total gold, so I got out-golded by nobody. I have more gold than everybody in the game. This is total XP. I got more XP than everybody. I was the best player in this lobby in this game. It's cool, you can see all of that stuff. It's not just about the tracker. So say here I'm like, okay, I went 9 and 7 this game. 433 GPM is not what I want to hit. I want to get at least 50 more GPM than that. What went wrong this game? Okay, I did good damage. Awesome, great. I took a ton of damage. This tells me I was going into fights probably a little too early, probably a little too deep, praying that my protections were going to save me. And obviously they didn't because I died 7 times. Now, this was easily the worst game I've ever experienced in my entire life. I had a Chiron who sold all of his items and left the game, and then I had a support who just couldn't hang. But I can even see just from my performance that I could have had a better game. I could have been farming more. I got out-golded by multiple people. I got out-experienced by multiple people. I did top damage, but I was taking a lot of damage. I was probably out of position a lot in this game, just hoping I would get carried by my massive protections. It's something that I tell everybody whenever I'm coaching them or just talking to them about the game to do is check your tracker. Tracker is amazing. Now we have Smite Source, and it has like a way of tracking players as well. I don't think it's as streamlined as Tracker personally, but some people do prefer it. So maybe go look at Smite Source, try that one instead. Maybe you like that one. So I recommend going to your Tracker account. Go to your Tracker on tracker.com or .gg. Sorry. Look at your tracker score. Figure out what it is that you need to improve on, because I promise you there's something. There is no such thing in this game as elo hell. Take it from me. I've been playing this game for a long time. I've always consistently climbed. I never stagnate for more than a few matches, because usually what it means is you either got unlucky for a day, got some bad players, you were having great games. That's how it goes. You got unlucky for a week or two. It's just how it goes. Or you just were kind of having an off day. You were having bad games. Or a mix of both. That is what happens. You don't get stuck at the same rank for 1,000 games without you deserving to be there. You could get better. So go to Tracker, find what it is you need to improve on, and do that. Say I need to improve on my GPM, which is usually what it has been. For my next session, I'm going to be like, okay, I want more than 479 GPM every game. That is going to be my goal. I'm going to be checking every game afterwards to make sure I had more than 479 gold per minute. And if I didn't, then I'm going to farm more in my next game and try to have more that game. Maybe I want to get my damage up. Okay, I'm going to be poking more. I'm going to try to be more efficient in fights for this next session that I'm about to play. Boom, done that. Did I have more than 768 damage per minute in those games that I played? If yes, awesome. Move on to the next thing. If no, keep working hard. Keep trying to get better at it. Probably for me, my next step would be that. I'm going to go into my next sessions trying to do more damage and then trying to survive, because I need to get my KDA up. I need to get my damage up. That's my focus right now. And you can practice this at any level. Please do it. I promise you, it will make you a much better Smite 2 player. If this was cohesive, if this helps you, please let me know by giving a like or a comment or something like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. I'll catch you guys later. Keep playing Smite 2. The next update looks insane, bro. It looks like it's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait to play it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. I'll catch you guys later. Adios.